Yeah, I would like to play with a little, let's say, consciousness experiment, slide like a certain type of meditation technique that we can employ just for a little bit of time. After that, we'll drop it. But it's useful as a little tool. So I will explain, and then we'll do it. So yeah, I would like that we start with just a little bit of using the breath awareness as a way to unwind from the day. So coming, staying with the breath, doing that for some time, not going into the mind, past the future. And after some time of doing that, the exercise is kind of like that. We drop the breathing and focusing on breathing, and we are going to do this exercise for a temporary amount of time to whenever you become aware of a thought as an image or as a sound in the head, as soon as you become aware of thought, just label it thought. Which, of course, the thought is a thought, but we don't need to label that. So label like, let's say thought. And then whenever you become aware of a sound in your field, then you can call it sound. And then whenever you become aware of a bodily energy or sensation, energy somewhere, in which we include feelings, we call it sensation. Or, you know, we can, instead of using the word noun, the noun, actually like thought, sound, sensation, we could also use this like when you catch thought, it's like thinking, label it thinking. When there's sound, hearing, and when there is bodily stuff, sensing. Yeah, we don't need to catch all of them. So you can't catch all of them. So we're going to be kind of relaxed and just waiting to see what's going to pop. And as soon as we become aware of it, we can just label it briefly. Yeah. And then at some point, we're going to drop this. Yeah. And I know maybe some of you guys are very deep, and this may seem like, man, why do I want to do this? This is kind of basic Buddhist exercise. But just let's try it. You'll see why. You'll see why. Let's play with it. Yeah. So make yourself comfortable. And we can start just breathing and watching the ebb and flow air. No labeling yet, just staying with the breathing. And even if they are thoughts, doing the best you can to not get involved. Yeah, so we are at this point of simply witnessing body breathing, allowing ourselves to arrive, allowing the body to unwind. using the breathing as an anchor to what is real. Whenever you catch yourself being hijacked in the past or future or some narration, you can unhook right away. Come back to just be. See if you can not just notice the breath, but rediscover it. And see if you can enjoy. If we can enjoy being nourished each time, now, as the mind gets more quiet, we can stop focusing on the breathing. And if we can open the aperture of attention, so it includes this inner body, the space. Noticing this open, empty, awake background. It's like the conscious sky in which our thoughts, comments, judgments, feelings, and sounds, all of these, they move through like clouds. And so once again, as I mentioned at the beginning, we can play temporarily with this exercise, keeping attention open, relaxed, not focusing now on anything in particular. And so the exercise is to label. Whenever you notice a thought, you can quietly, inwardly label it thought. When you notice a sound, quietly label it sound. When you notice sensation, quietly label it sensation. And I know this is a little unusual and seems a little effortful, but let's play with it. You don't need to catch all of them. Have an attitude of a child's play. You're playing. Labeling game. Which is a sound. That's a sound. Whenever something in the belly, something becomes distinct, that's a sensation, sensing. See if we are some kind of fisherman at the pond. It's a pond with flying fish, and periodically some fish flies out of the water. The fisherman is not the actual fisherman, it's more like a biologist, environmentalist. So the job of the watcher is to just notice and categorize it, label it, come back to watching. Yeah, notice how out of this aware emptiness, something pops up. And what we are sees it, something else pops up to label it. Keep playing with it. It's a thought and a sound. Some of us have this spiritual mind, like, oh, I'm not doing it right. Am I aware in the right way or something? So that's thought. It's our thoughts. Thought. Notice times without anything coming. Yet there is this awakefulness. Okay, at this point, continue just as we were doing or being. The only thing is that stop labeling. Stop labeling, yet conscious of this arising and fading away. It's like actors coming and going through the stage. Notice the stage too. It's an important exercise, tantric trick, is to notice the fading away of thoughts. In some traditions, we are instructed to catch the arising of thought, catch it as it arises before it becomes a story. And there is the the opposite of it, which is still a great exercise. So instead of trying to catch the arising of the mind, is to more catch as a thought is already here, or an image, to do nothing about it, but notice it's fading away. We're not trying to make it fade. Just noticing when it fades away. And this points to the gap, the background, which remains. Because all thoughts is like a wave, and at some point it breaks, reaches the shore. Notice the breaking of the thought and stay as the gap, which is here all along. Now, as far as the body, welcoming the body fully, any and all energies. Any and all energies, sensations, knots, feelings, fully allowed. We don't need to focus into any of them. If there's any sense of unpleasantness in the body, doing first door, we don't know what it is, perhaps, but our task is to allow it, to stop resisting it. So what's happening in the body now, it plays out in the body. It shows to us our thinking as well as what happened in our world. So what plays out in the body is connected to what happened today or what kind of thinking we have. Could be also for some of us, could be we are unearthing all traumas, so you may have so-called trauma energy. But I would like now to catch up with the present now. So let's forget about years ago. So tune into the today or last 3 days and bring to mind any episode, any interaction, anybody that pissed you off or it triggered you, it bothered you. It triggered you in either an active way or in a passive way, like becoming quiet or numb or silent. So welcome any triggering situation, any unpleasant situation with somebody, or any situation that might have been bothersome or evoked some triggers in you. Let this person be here. for that situation. Let it be here in your mind's eye. Just see images, pictures with that, and allow reactions in the body. Yeah, whatever comes is images or reactions, they appear to our presence. It's just because sometimes we are busy or we don't really process our things enough, and it accumulates there, it's stuck. Let's do it now. This person. What energy or emotion is evoked in me, was evoked in me in connection to this situation with this person? What emotion or energy has been evoked in me? So it's this, whatever it is right now, in the belly, in the chest. So this is it. Whether you can put a name on it or not, I want to feel this now. Use the inquiry. It's okay to feel this now. I want to feel this now fully. Yeah, see whatever emotion or energy has been evoked in you by dealing with this person or this situation. And feel it now. Allow it. And now looking again at this person or situation and feeling into your body, what old program of mine, what limiting belief or what deficiency identity might have been evoked, or some type of repression or command might have been evoked in me in connection to this person. Let it come from the body. What old program might have been stirred in connection to this person? So whatever comes, be awake to it. If you are familiar with this mirroring, repeating consciously into the energy, you can do that. For me, it's fear in the belly. The program was, be careful, I have to hide, 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 be careful, lie, hide. So you may do this to meet the energy. And taking a moment to zoom out from any object, noticing the sense of being aware of all these objects. And keep allowing, feeling energies, not doing anything about them. Yeah, and so one more time, bring this person up or this situation up. Whatever is left, seeing them. Welcoming whatever energy comes in the body about this person or event. I want to feel this fully, whatever is in the belly or chest or wherever. I want to feel this. See if there's any last final meaning. What else does it mean about you, this energy? Or there's some other thought connected with this situation. So now, tune back into this sense of space, the space in which these energies and thoughts appear onto. It's home. Being knowingly this awake space. Is any residual energy, emotion? Release custody over it. Let it do whatever it wants. You don't need to focus or manage. Notice that there's that which is hearing my voice in the traffic and feeling the contact with the couch and the chair. And for the last minute or so, do nothing. Give up any practice. Do nothing. No effort. We can gradually, ever so gently and softly, allow the eyes to open, the eyelids. And noticing this new type of information called seeing, and glance around the room, free from memory and labeling. And throughout the circle, the group, see if we can consciously stay as that, not be lost completely in what people say. And yeah, as if everybody appears in you. That's an interesting tantric exercise, to sense as if people, their voice or their image, they appear in you. This is irrational, so don't try to make sense of it.